Hello guys, Dark Lord Projects here again, and before we start off this video for $800 laptops for the month of November, I just want to say I made a new banner for my YouTube page, and also that one of my most viewed videos is our $1,000 gaming laptop, so I think I want to stick with videos like that because there's not a lot of laptop videos out on YouTube, and I think laptop videos have a lot of potential to be a new thing because all I see is desktop. But I mean, laptops are just as good, and there's not enough information out on them, and I just want to share that information because I do have that knowledge to share with you guys. So to start off, we have the MSI GP60, which is a beast of a laptop for a good price of only $799. Sorry about that. And so you might not see all the deals for the Black Friday deals, but there's always deals going on when it comes to Exotic PC. So I mean, these might be off by the time you buy this. So the first thing I want to mention is that usually most MSI computers have a free 3-game code bundle. So that is a bonus, unlike Sega where you could pick only one game or $75 in-store credit for specific games. So the first thing I'd like to start off with is that this computer does only have the resolution of 1366 by 768, and it's 15.6 inch, so that isn't full HD. That's like 720p. That's kind of in the middle, 720p and half HD, like 1080p HD. So that is the bad part about getting something cheap like this. So if we keep on going down here, you can't upgrade the processor to an i7 unlike the Sega one I'm going to show you next. And this is only 2.5 GHz or 3.1 GHz, which seems good, but the gap is kind of small compared to the i7 ones. So this one actually has the GT740M, which is 2 GB of GDDR3 RAM, not 5. It has DirectX 11.1, has the newest OpenGL. So that is good for you guys. Has 8 gigs of RAM. And if we keep on going down here, you see there's no SSD, but you can expand into one. The hard drive is 750 gigabytes, but it's only 5,400 RPM, unlike the Sega one I'm going to show you next, which is the same space, but a little bit faster. I actually recommend selecting the third option, $67 more, to get an extra hard drive. And it actually is faster than the one up there, but it has less space. So if we continue going down here, the Wi-Fi wireless, like the wireless cards. So if we go here, you want this one right here, the AACBGN, 2.4/5 GHz plus Bluetooth, and it actually has the WIDI YD. I'm not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced. The new Intel YD thing where you can hook up your computer through the internet to your TV. And so this one is going to really have some huge performance increase. I honestly recommend upgrading to this one than the more expensive ones. So if we continue going down here, it only has 3-in-1 card reader, so it's going to be only SD. This thing has a sound card in it. And it's only a 6-cell battery, which is kind of bad, so battery life won't be as good as the Sega one. But it actually isn't pulling as much power either. Do not get the GPU overclocking. I just don't recommend. It's not worth your time or money. And then this one does come with Windows 7, but I recommend upgrading to Windows 8 Pro. If you are someone, get the Pro if you're someone who loves using those little features that Windows puts in with the Pro version. But if you just a regular gamer, just stick with Windows 8. Do not worry about it. So I think that is pretty much it. Like, there's a good warranty. I think that's pretty much it for it. And if you're actually wondering about the white glove premium packaging, I actually recommend this because what happens is that they use spray-in foam for your computer, or like a molded foam, which I honestly hate because sometimes it gets in between the cracks and you're going to have to pay for a repair. The nice thing about the white glove premium packaging is it's an expanding foam like it's like a plastic bag. They put it in. It's completely enclosed, and it expands to your computer, and then it hardens the foam. And so that's awesome because it's perfect for your computer, and it's all enclosed in like a plastic bag. So the second computer I picked out is the Sager $850, I would say, competitor. This one obviously wins. I recommend getting like the Batman Origins and stuff for it, or whatever game it is at the time you buy this. And then here you have loads of options for the processor. The only one I would consider upgrading to is this one right here. That's going to bump it up to the $900 range, but this computer is supposed to stay at the $800 range. As you can see, this one's 2.4, and so this one starts at 2.5. Don't worry about it because the max is higher. You want to look at the max. The gap, I would honestly want bigger because it won't be running as, like, it won't be taking as much power on the 2.4 gigahertz than 2.5 gigahertz. So this one actually has the GT750M with 2 gigabytes of GDDR3 RAM. And I think, I'm not 100% sure if the GT series, or even all laptop series, NVIDIA's, get the Shadow Play, because I know Shadow Play is a big bonus. A lot of people are upgrading just to get Shadow Play. So I think it's a 700 and 600 series. But this is the GT, so both of them are GT. That means you can't hook up like a NVIDIA Shield and stream through it because it's only GT. But I'm not 100% sure because it's a mobile card. You'll be able to do it. But I'll do more research and figure that out, most likely for next episode. So it has 8 gigs of RAM, and it only has 2 slots, I think. And so if we continue going down here, no SSD. The hard drive is bigger, which I told you about. Sorry about that. Optical drive. This actually comes empty, the hard drive caddy, and you put your own in unless you select one of the more expensive one down here. So I recommend getting that one instead of the CD or DVD optical drive, because the optical drive is only for people who usually use the CD, because you're not going to usually touch it. I haven't touched mine on my laptop except for installing Windows 8, but you could simply buy a USB optical drive if you get rid of it. So here's the same wireless network card. So select the second one if you have the money to. And this actually has a 9-in-1, so it's like micro, SD, SD, MS, all that stuff. Has the same sound card. The battery, oh, this one actually is 6-cell too, so I thought this was 8-cell, sorry about that. And so this one, I heard this one has a better battery life than the other one. But you have to figure that out yourself. Here's some extra stuff. This one comes with no OS, so you need to consider that in the price. But you could do some research how to actually get the OS, the product key, off of your old computer, which some of my friends have done. So if we continue going down here, this is just extra stuff they're trying to sell you, which some people do buy. And then here's the white glove shipping again, which I recommend getting if you have the money to. But honestly, I would only get this if you're getting one of those $3,000 laptops. So that is it for the laptops, and now I'm going to show you the difference between those two video cards and how much of a difference the 740 and the 750 is. So that $50 will make it or break it for a lot of you people. So the first one I have up right here is the 750, and then the second one up here is the 740M. So if we scroll down here, as you notice, it actually has GDDR5 versions, but those are more expensive and they're kind of hard to find. So down here, you have your benchmark test. And you can see you can play Assassin's Creed Black Flag, low. Need for Speed, low. Call of Duty Ghosts, medium. Battlefield, low, medium, and an uncomfortable FPS. And as you can see, most games you can play at a low or medium setting. And so that is good. I mean, most computers, those $600 ones without a graphics card, wouldn't even be able to play these games. So, and most of these in the yellow, they're actually towards the green. So, it kind of depends what software you have running in the background, depends on the FPS. So, these aren't 100% accurate, but they are very good like something to estimate with. Like, I know someone who got the laptop I got, and they said like 40 FPS, even though this website said 30. But whatever. I mean, this is going to be pretty close. So as you can see, the 740M is mostly low. If you go to the 750, that difference, you could play Battlefield 4 on high settings. Call of Duty Ghosts on medium settings at a higher FPS, maybe even high. Assassin's Creed Black Flag you can play on medium settings. This card, I highly recommend getting the Sega one. But if you just can't make those $50, which I understand, stick with the MSI. And don't go to Best Buy and get those cruddy $800 computers that come with no video card. You want the GPU and the CPU to work together. You don't want a CPU that does all the work, because it's not worth your money. And so something I'd like to mention is for this computer, if you want higher FPS, you're going to get the lower of the two on the 750. Like, if you see two, you're going to get the lower one with the i5. I highly recommend getting the i7. And then you'll be set, but that's in the 900, but the i5 is also a great option. So I think that is it for the episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you later. Bye.